Thank you, everyone. I'd like to first acknowledge Dr. Susan Martandon, who, as well as being Director at Hindustan University, is also the head of the Indo-Australian Association, a very good friend of our Consulate General. I want to acknowledge Dr. Elizabeth Burgess, Chairperson. I want to acknowledge my fellow guests of honour, Mr. Malapal, Padma Shri P. Bharati Raja, and I want to acknowledge everyone from the Indo-Sin Appreciation Foundation, especially Mr. Tangaraj, and everyone from Hindustan College. Everyone else, good morning, and it's my pleasure to be here this morning for the opening of the Dr. KCG Burgess International Film Festival. To introduce myself, I'm the Vice Consul at the Australian Consulate General. We cover the 5 South Indian states, covering 250 million people. I arrived here in November and have greatly enjoyed making Chennai my home thus far. I love the food, the people, and of course I love the films. Last week, I went to see Article 15. A few weeks ago I saw the classic Vasantha Malagai up on the big screen. After meeting Amala this morning, I know what movie I'm going to see next. But part of my role is our public diplomacy and cultural relations, because foreign policy isn't just about trade delegations and political talks. It's about people, and about fostering connections between our countries, between respect and understanding. And what better way to do that than through film? The history of Australian film goes back to the story of the Kelly Gang, the first ever full-length narrative feature film made anywhere in the world back in 1906. Ever since, film has played an essential role in giving voice to Australian artists, presenting visions of Australia that would otherwise go unnoticed, which is especially important here in India, where a lot of visions of Australia are still beaches, cricket, and kangaroos. We run screenings as Consulate General from time to time to appropriately showcase Australian culture. Last week we showed The Dish to commemorate the moon landing, and last week before that we showed 10 Canoes in celebration of Naidoc Week, Australia's yearly celebration of our Indigenous peoples. But we also love partnering with festivals to showcase Australian culture to an even larger audience. We've been glad to work with the Chennai International Film Festival in the past with Mr. Tangaraj, and we are very glad to be working with Hindustan College and the Dr. KCG Burgess International Film Festival this week. As I said, the stereotypical view of Australia is one of beaches, kangaroos and cricket. But the visions you will see today and tomorrow showcase modern Indigenous voices with a timeless musical twist. In keeping with the festival's theme, Fearless Humanity, the Sapphires and Brand New Day are coming-of-age stories set in that fearless decade, the 1960s. Those of you that are here this morning will see the Sapphires as the festival's opening film. Both films were great crowd pleasers in Australia and highly successful in their release, and I'm sure you'll enjoy them both greatly. Again, I want to take this time to thank the team from Hindustan College and the Indo-Sin Appreciation Foundation. And I want to thank all the guests for coming. You're the ones who make this work. There's no point us doing a festival to an empty cinema. And I hope you have a wonderful couple of days entertainment. Thank you.